Good morning to each and everyone. I am Sabin Pagayo and today we will discuss about the digital learning resources. Nowadays, the digital teachers routinely use the digital resources and has their students use for a variety of purposes including research, text, and multimedia. Students can easily navigate and use the digital resources and are able to annotate and insert comments on them. And now, what is all about the digital learning resources? Digital learning resources, or DRS, is refers to digital resources such as applications, software, programs, or websites that engage students' learning activities and supports to the students for learning goals. Digital resources is also refers to any resources which is digitized form, that is which can be read and scanned by means of electronic media. Digital resources do not require separate space in a library as they can be stored in a computer locally or remotely. Digital collection must be selected, acquired, organized, made accessible, and preserved. Furthermore, digital resources are those materials that requires computer access whether through personal computer or handheld mobile devices. Digital resources can be multimedia resources and interactive resources. When you say multimedia resources, it consists of audio-video materials such as image, videos, broadcastings, representation, and so on. And when you say interactive resources, are those which changes the format following is stimulus from the users, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram that we already uses nowadays. In digital learning resources, we have tools that we can use in one particular classroom. First one is Google Docs. Google Docs is a free web-based application which documents and spreadsheets can be created, edited, and stored online. Users of Google Docs can be import, create, edit, and update documents. SurveyMonkey. SurveyMonkey is a tool that allow users to create their own survey using questions format templates. The basic version of the SurveyMonkey is free. An enhanced version is also available at a cost. And why we want to use the SurveyMonkey in our classroom? It is because it gives you possibilities to tackle a topic in a more attractive way, because it creates some input for class discussions or even assessment purposes. And we have also some digital resources such as CD-ROM Encyclopedia Britannica, Microsoft Encarta, DVD, websites, open resources or ebooks or e-journal. And now we have advantages of digital resources. First is create a varied learning experiences. It is flexible, more accurate and comprehensive material can be accessed. Teaching changes from teaching facts to applying concept. Increase in classroom experiences. Classroom no longer a default knowledge delivery system. And for these advantages of digital resources, first one, expensive to license or create, challenging to update than say a reading text, video clip can degrade over time, longer to review than say a text which can be quickly skimmed, technology problems, never been easier to locate digital resources on diverse topics and to share them in a course. And that is all about the digital learning resources, and that will be all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Antoinette Magsalay, and in this video, I am going to discuss types of digital learning resources. Why use learning resources? Learning resources allow learners to explore, collaborate, solve problems, create and develop new ideas, knowledge, and skills. Different learning resources provide learning experiences suitable to different kinds of learners. Digital learning resource. Digitally formatted materials included the context of a course that support the learner's achievement of the described learning goals. May range from a digital asset, example, an image, video or audio clip, to learning design, which is composed of structured sequences of packaged digital assets and activities to promote learning. Types of digital learning resource: text, graphics, audio, video, animations, simulations, and games. Types of digital resources: courseware or software of courses, purpose-built computer-based resources designed for education and training settings, follow standards for layout and learning design, and features various forms of computer-level interactivity with learners. Web resources: any information available on the web that is relevant to the learning aims, usually left unchanged or unmodified, and the teacher simply provides learners with the links to these resources. Why use digital learning resources? First, relevant and regularly updated content, more engaged learners, expanded learning opportunities, personalized learning, easier monitoring of student progress, allows for immediate feedback to learners, facilitate collaborative learning, and prepares learners for transitioning to employment.
Hello everyone! So my topic for today is all about conventional learning. Conventional learning tend to prefer a traditional learning approach. This often includes whole class lectures, teacher-led instruction, pre-planned units, plenty of structure, and objective modes of assessment, such as grades. It is the most effective form of learning, even today, with various modern technologies and online forms of learning present. Parents still opt for a conventional form of learning to give the best education to their children. The importance of conventional learning are the following. The first one is students will learn important skills needed in life. The second one, they will grow up to become a responsible citizen. The third one, it will help in the growth and personal development of the students. Students will acquire new skills and get more creative. 5. They will learn how to communicate and behave well with others. 6. Students will understand the value of time and how to manage it. And the last one, they will become disciplined as there are certain rules and regulations students need to follow. The advantages of conventional learning. First, there is proper interaction and face-to-face communication between teachers and students. The second one, there are certain rules and regulations that students are expected to follow, which builds discipline in them. The third one, students will learn new skills and become more creative. Higher level of competition exists among the students. Four, it is an organized form of learning where the students need to attend school at a particular location and time. This will develop obedience in the students and they will learn how to manage time properly. 5. Students will learn how to communicate in a proper way with others and how to behave in a society. 6. Students will get to meet their classmates on a regular basis and know each other better. They will understand the importance of teamwork. And the last one is students which get educated about important life lessons. This will help in the growth and personal development of the students. These are the disadvantages of conventional learning. 1. There is no flexibility as students are supposed to report to class at a particular location and at a specific time. The second one, the interaction between teachers and students is limited only inside the classroom and school. Students can take the help of the teachers outside school. 3. This learning method is expensive as the tuition fee is high and many books need to be both learned, which is costly. There may also be additional charges for students who travel from far. And the last one is it is compulsory for students to attend all the classes even if they have no interest in some of the subjects.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Basiti Ilagyalam and my assigned topic is the flip chart. So what is flip chart? Flip chart, a chart that consists of series of large pieces of paper which are attached at the top and which are used to present information to an audience by turning over one piece of paper at time. So, ang flip chart ay ginagamit siya to present information. Sa flip chart ay kagaya din ng So, ang flip chart ay gaya rin ng PPT or ng PowerPoint. Kagaya din siya ng PowerPoint presentation. Ang pagkaibahan lang is ang flip chart ay hindi siya gumagamit ng cellphone, laptop or other na pwedeng gamitin through electricity. So, the advantage of using a flip chart is require no electricity. Ito nga yung hindi na siya ginagamitan ng electricity. Flip chart are relatively cost-effective, flexible, and versatile. You can keep the presentation as resources. Pwede mo yung matago yung tapos mo ng presentation. Color and marking can easily be made to emphasize important and flip chart allow for spontaneity. That's all, and
Good morning, everyone. I am your presenter, Johara Dagulungan Mamantar. And for today, I will going to discuss the two types of distance learning, which is the synchronous and asynchronous learning. The words synchronous and asynchronous have become part of our lives, especially when it comes to the forms of synchronous and asynchronous learning and working that have been accelerated by the COVID-19 pandemic. Synchronous is an adjective that defines as occurring at the same time, coinciding in time, contemporaneous, and simultaneous. In general, synchronous is used to describe things that happen at the same time. Synchronous communication involves real-time back and forth, talking to face-to-face, and video chatting are synchronous form of communication. In education, synchronous has evolved to mean occurring in real time as with participants logged in at appointed time for a live lecture or discussion. While in the context of virtual learning, synchronous learning occurs in real time, meaning that the student and teacher are in the same virtual setting at the same time, typically through a two-way video platform. However, in general, asynchronous is used to describe things that don't happen in parallel. Asynchronous communication, for example, involves messages being transmitted back and forth but not through direct interaction and not necessarily at the same time. Examples include email and message boards. Texting, though often immediate, is typically considered asynchronous because it does not necessarily need to happen in sync. In education, asynchronous has come to mean occurring or able to be completed independently according to a person's own self-paced schedule or within a broad window of time, but not coordinated to be completed in real time with another participant. A student completing assignments on their own outside of a classroom or video call is an example of asynchronous learning. In other words, things that happen together and at the same time are synchronous, while asynchronous is the opposite of it because it describes things that happen at staggered times or not together in real time.